Hello again, family and friends of First Christian Church. Hope you guys are having a great start to the week. Hope you guys had a great weekend, especially yesterday, worshiping God at your place of worship. I'm actually coming to you from the road today, just outside of Needles, California, where it's going to be 116 degrees today. So I'm doing this a little bit early to try to beat the heat on my way to Albuquerque. Actually, taking Route 66 into Albuquerque. But in our community group yesterday, we've been talking about. Being led by the Holy Spirit. We're actually going through Francis Chan's book, The Forgotten God. It's really good. I highly recommend it. But it got me thinking about 1 Kings 19:19 that says, So Elijah departed from there and found Elisha, the son of Shaphat, while he was plowing with 12 pairs of oxen before him, and he the 12th. And Elijah passed over to him and threw his mantle on him. I remember clearly the day I left the business world to pursue full-time ministry. It really was a defining moment in my life. But when the prophet Elijah showed up to name Elisha as his successor, that was a defining moment in Elisha's life. It was the middle of the workday, and Elisha was out on the fields of his parents' farm when Elijah showed up and draped his mantle or his cloak over his shoulder. Today, the expression to pass on the mantle of leadership or responsibility is pretty common. But I think few people realize that this concept actually comes from this biblical story. In the ancient times, a mantle was a sleeveless cloak worn over an outer garment for warmth. However, when Elijah placed it onto Elisha's shoulders, it symbolized the transferring of spiritual leadership. Elisha knew exactly what was happening in the moment he ran to tell his parents. Next, we see him sacrifice his oxen to God and leave with Elijah. This was Elisha's all-in moment. By sacrificing the oxen, Elisha was essentially saying that there's no going back. His old life as the son of a wealthy farmer and working in the fields was over. He was choosing to accept God's call and step into this new life as Elijah's successor. Talk about a huge step of faith and a defining moment in Elisha's life. That was it. Maybe you're facing a defining moment in your faith journey now. Maybe God is asking you to trust him by making a drastic career change. Maybe it's a move to another city where you know nobody, which is scary. Maybe it's finally forgiving that person who hurt you or reaching out to share what you have with a neighbor who's struggling. Ask God for the courage and faith to leave the old behind and step into what's new ahead. Don't miss a defining moment in your faith journey. Something to meditate on this Monday morning. Love you guys. Keep looking up.